And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And
hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. To the middle. Vucevic dishes to Fultz. Fournier, that's for 2. That shot missing. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
You know, coming into the game, Zion's going to be physical. He's also going to absorb some punishment.
New Orleans shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Here's Fournier. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Ball against Isaac. Ball kicks to Williamson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. On defense, the Pelicans. And the rejection by Favors.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors, an outstanding shot blocker.
Here's Fultz. Excellent D there from Ball.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And Favors kicks to Williamson. Outside, Ball. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Vucevic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And for a big man, Vucevic is pretty efficient at the line. Really has a complete game.
And both free throws good for Vucevic. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. In the corner, it's Ingram. Shoots over Isaac. And the Pelicans miss again. The Magic have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Stolen by Holiday. And now the Pelicans on the break. Ball's running, and Ball slams it in.
Well, you see the value Drew brings on the defensive end. Anticipates well, has the long reach and very quick hands.
Fultz finds Isaac. Back to Fultz. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. Orlando making some changes. Terrence Ross has checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Yeah, love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now Augustine passes to Isaac. Taken away by Holiday. Augustine with the steal. Here's Ross. Makes it off the glass.
Ross didn't seem bothered at all by the contact there. Nice finish.
Ball against Augustine. For 3, Ingram. And Vucevic pulls it down. The Magic have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Augustine passes to Vucevic. And here is Ross, guarded by Holiday. The high post shot. And it's off the back rim, no good. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league. Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And there's the pass to Isaac. Vucevic trying to get open. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
Williamson in the post. Defended by Gordon. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Williamson outside. Favors at the elbow. For 3, Ingram. No good on the last second attempt there. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He got into double digits. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
They're back, Ball and Redick. Then there's Williamson. And it's Melly in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Williamson. And here's Vucevic. Here's Bamba. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bamba's got his first points of the night. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Oh, wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Vucevic with the bucket.
And got to do more than that to stop Vucevic. So adept at fending off those types of challenges.
It's Redick on the wing. Back to Ball. Takes a 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic with it. Now defended by Williamson. Here's Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, and that's 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
And Michael Carter-Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Pelicans, Okafor's checked in for Williamson. Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 3. Okafor, the pass to Redick. And the Pelicans miss again.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pelicans trail by 5. Hart the pass to Hayes. Poked away. Outside, Redick. Shoots over Carter-Williams. Second chance shot. Here's Hart, who's guarded by Fournier. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession for the Magic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Ennis, and it's Ross in for Carter-Williams.
They need a bucket in a big way here
to regain some confidence.
Hayes. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Fultz. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Magic lead.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Hart the pass to Redick. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Here's Fultz. It's rebounded by Hayes. New Orleans gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Redick finds Hayes. Redick against Ross. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from J.J. Redick.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Fultz against Jackson. Fultz, no good.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And again, J.J. Redick. Now just a 1-point Magic lead.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Jackson against Fultz. No good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
It's good on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And the dunk by Bamba.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. Has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 26 seconds left in the first half. Here's Okafor. Makes it off the glass. Okafor's got his second bucket of the night. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Left side Fournier. Over Hart. Fournier's shot is off. With 1 on the clock. No good that time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K, a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And that one's good. Williamson.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut back down to just one with the basket from Fultz.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Jrue Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Fultz, no good.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ellie's checked in. Then for the Magic, Michael Carter-Williams checked in for Evan Fournier, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head, force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And the Magic making a change here. Ennis is checked in. And Augustine kicks to Ennis. And here we go. Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Impressive. You like the aggressive mindset. Holiday's not just floating on the perimeter.
Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. New Orleans making some changes here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Augustine dishes to Vucevic. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 3 assists tonight.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Holiday against Carter-Williams. Hayes the pass to Holiday. Back to Hayes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his first free throw of the game. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jackson comes in for Jrue Holiday. And a switcher also for Orlando. Terrence Ross is checked in for Carter-Williams. To the inside. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, and Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. Has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Outside, Redick. Back to Hart. Redick against Ross. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Ellie's got the lead up to 7 now for New Orleans.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
To the paint, here's Isaac. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Hart the pass to Melly. He's with it. Another shot. Pass to Melly. Outside for Redick. Off target from three-point range.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Isaac.
And always seemingly under control is Isaac. Even when he gets roughed up, he just manages to complete the play.
Redick with the 3. Offensive rebound.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Augustine. Off with the layup. The third quarter comes to a close. New Orleans on top, up 5. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Zion at the 4 with Okafor at the 5. Their backcourt, Ball and Redick. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5. Ball up top, guarded by Fultz. Ball no good. The Magic trail by 3. Fournier finds Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Pass to Ross to tie it up. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the dunk by Williamson. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lobs it up for Favors. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. For 3, Fournier.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Favors finds Ingram. And the call will be against Fournier. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. With the putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Here's Fultz. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Now Ball to the left side wing. Here's Williamson. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
How do you stop Zion on the drive? He's so agile for a player his size.
Here's Fultz. Excellent D there from Ball. And here we go. Williamson heading to the... Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. The putback and the second chance effort by Gordon.
Boy, they needed that one, and Gordon delivers. His productive habits really paying off there.
Holiday the pass to Williamson. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Ross for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Fultz dishes to Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fournier's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. New Orleans leading by 4. Williamson looking it over. And Holiday has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ingram. That shot misses. And Orlando the other way now. And Fournier kicks to Gordon. Back to Fournier. Offensive rebound. And the second chance effort by Gordon. Now just a 2-point New Orleans lead.
A tremendous display of poise from Gordon. Refused to let the moment get too big.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williamson the pass to ball. Williamson right side. Favors, dishes to Williamson. Misses the layup. Outside Fournier. He's off from 3. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win. And
The Grizzlies sporting their best look as they came into the building earlier. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 side. The shot's good from Fournier. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Valanciunas, and it's in off the backboard.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Fultz with the ball. Feeds to Vucevic, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And here's Morant. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now here's Jackson. Isaac with the steal.
Now look, he was laying in wait for that pass. I mean, lured him into his trap.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Valanciunas inside. Defended by Gordon. No good from Valanciunas. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From about 19 feet. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
A nice start for them offensively. 3 of 4 to kick things off.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. They double him with Vucevic. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. Here's Brooks, and he converts the layup.
And sometimes it seems Brooks is better at scoring like this. I mean, he enjoys overcoming challenges.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
Now Morant, following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep, and finished off by Morant.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Morant against Fultz. Gordon trying to break loose, and the shot goes in from Fultz.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
To the inside, it's deflected. It's stolen by Valanciunas, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Ross is checked in. Morant against Fultz. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Ross, and Ross with the slam.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now here's Morant. Now the pass to Anderson. Over Gordon, and Anderson kicks to Winslow. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
59 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Vucevic. That one a little long.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
It's stolen by Vucevic. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Orlando making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. James Ennis comes in for Isaac, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant.
The activity from Bamba when he's playing with a high motor, watch out.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And sort of known for that crazy length, Bamba's also extremely bright. Got offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Orlando out. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Gutteridge in at the 3. Carter Williams can't get it to go. And the foul called on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Jones. Inside, Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Clark. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. Now here's Carter Williams. He dishes it to Ross. 3-pointer. It's Clark with the rebound. Ross has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark, brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the 3-point shooting. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Ross dishes to Bamba. Passes it to Ennis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Clark, the pass to Melton. Clark outside to the middle. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people in personnel.
And not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for James Ennis. Isaac comes in for Ross. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Augustine.
When you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Jones looking for an opening. The feed to Jackson. Back to Jones. Pass to Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jackson's got the lead up to 1 now for Memphis. Here's Carter Williams. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Offensive rebound. Bamba. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Magic lead by 1.
And really, when Bamba has this positioning, you got to get it to him. He's a very reliable scorer from there.
Jones dishes to Jackson. Kicks it out to Jones. Clark into the lane. Jackson. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, wow!
Nice.
An extremely well-conditioned athlete. Gordon is an effective option on fast breaks.
Isaac against Brooks. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Jackson. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Now, Ja Morant says in an era of 5-star recruits, he was a no-star recruit coming out of high school. And that put that big chip on his shoulder. Now he has beneath no one tattooed on his arm. And he says, my dad always told me that I was trained to go. Basically, that I'm built for the moment. And guys, his time is now.
Sure is, DA. Thank you. Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic comes in for Isaac, and it's Fulton for Carter Williams.
And add Valanciunas to the list of traditional bigs who are trying to stretch out their games. Last year, he shot more threes per contest than in any other season. And he actually hit them in a decent clip.
Anderson, he's checked in for Jackson.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
It's Fournier on the wing. The 19-foot shot. The Magic again can't hit.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Count that one. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
And it's put back in by Vucevic. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could...
It's all tied in Orlando. Stay with us, folks. We'll get...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into... And that does it for us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And guys, you know, Mohamed Bamba has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Orlando, Fournier and Gordon on the wing. Bamba is out there with Vucevic, and it's Fultz in at the point guard. Brooks outside. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Fultz against Morant, and the shot goes in from Fultz.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
Valanciunas dishes to Brooks. Morant outside. On the wing, Jackson. Brooks outside. Back to Jackson from the baseline. The shot missing. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Gordon. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Morant outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Orlando making some changes. James Ennis, he'll check in for Bamba. Ross comes in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And he makes that one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Winslow. Ross with a wide open look. It's rebounded by Memphis.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Clark, the pass to Morant. Back to Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
And the pass to Vucevic. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Morant finds Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Augustine with the steal. Stolen. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. To the inside. Stolen by Gordon. Fast break. Here we go. Feeds to Ross. Morant with some nice D.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. DJ Augustine picks one up.
And the focus Morant possesses, I mean, outstanding at taking punishment, finding ways to finish through contact.
Isaac's checked in for Orlando. Markelle Fultz comes in for DJ Augustine. That's good from Morant. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Fultz looking around. In the corner, it's Gordon. Stolen by Anderson. Morant outside. For the lead. And it's good on the way in. 11 points for John Morant.
Oh, has closer in, Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the 10.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And there it is for him. Vucevic has got 6. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First trip to the line for him here.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Fournier is checked in for the Magic. Then for the Grizzlies, Jackson comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Tyus Jones subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen by Fultz. Isaac goes in. 2 free throws. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Morant for three. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Fournier. Once again off the mark, Orlando. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Magic lead by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment from the Amway Center. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Magic leading by 3 on the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Anderson and Jackson inside. Morant is out there with Jones, and it's Gutterich in at the 3.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting. You do your best, and you live with the results.
Anderson passes to Jones. And here they come. Oh, Vucevic in position.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. To the left wing. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jones. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Down low, Isaac with the steal. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. Fournier gets a wide open look, and the 3-ball is good.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Morant outside. They get the rebound.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Vucevic down low. Valanciunas is there. 5 to shoot. From about 16. Here's Vucevic, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Ross. And both free throws good for Vucevic. Here's Morant. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Here's Valanciunas. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Finished off by the big man. The 7-footer like Valanciunas should be operating near the hoop.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And he recovers it. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. So it's the Grizzlies now. 8-point game. Morant finds Brooks. A floater, and Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They've led by as much as 10. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Can't hit from 12. Brooks the pass to Morant. To the paint, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Magic leading by 6. Now Fultz. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Good at reading the defense. When Fultz is working in the pick and roll, he often makes the right decision.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Morant against Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good. And the Magic lead by 8.
And the muscle of Fultz. I mean, it helps him on these tough shots. Able to fend off the defenders as well.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant kicks to Valanciunas. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. And they double up Morant. Here's Valanciunas. Tries yet again. And the layup is up and in.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Fultz with the ball. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Shoots from 12. And that one hits back iron. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Morant. No good, shot missing. Isaac with some nice D. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Fournier, plenty of space with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Fournier's got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough.
Out to Brooks. Back to Winslow. Dishes it to Morant. Fires from deep. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage. Now the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. Morant, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you played.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Now here's Brooks following the miss by Ja Morant. Outside Favors. And Holiday kicks to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Now here's Brooks. There's the pass to Jackson. And it's Ball in the corner. Fires the 3. And Winslow pulls it down. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And finished off by Morant.
Electric in the air. There's a certain energy that Morant generates that others simply don't have.
Now here's Williamson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
And the expectations for Williamson are sky high. A superb athlete whose skill set and drive to be great is off the charts.
Now here's Valanciunas. And it's Morant. That time on the assist from Valanciunas. Morant's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Morant's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Inside, here's Ingram. It's not going to go for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Williamson. Good, nice job down low. Williamson's got 6.
That's just all Zion. That once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Now here's Winslow. Pass to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Back to Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Ball against Morant. Ball, the pass to Favors. Ingram outside. Drains the 3-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 1. Pass to Valanciunas. And here is Ball. On the wing, Holiday. Brooks covering. Back to Holiday. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Both teams deciding to change it up. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Gutterich, and the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Holiday finds Redding. That 3 off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Ingram against Anderson. Pass to Gutterich. 6 on the shot clock. Clark into the lane. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on J.J. Redick.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jackson comes in for Drew Holiday. Redick with the three. Knocks down the three ball.
This is why you must play up on Redick, because he's terrific at shooting off the pass.
To the paint. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Melly passes to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Stolen by Anderson. Melton passes to Jones. The 19-foot shot. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 1. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Hart is out there with Hayes. And there's Jackson. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Okafor in at the center, filling out the middle.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Redick surveying the D. Okafor kicks to Redick. They get it again. Okafor gets the bucket. Okafor's got the lead up to 3 now for New Orleans.
Boy, he's 6'11" and 275 pounds, so Okafor is really hard to keep off the glass on both ends. I think he does a nice job using his body and positioning himself for those extra shot opportunities.
Several teams changing it up here. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Jackson. Hits it from about 6 feet away. Jackson's got his first basket of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside, Redick. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. The pass to Anderson. Memphis moving that ball around. Jones drives in. Here's Jackson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Ken. You know, Ben Simmons, a player 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys, there are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Josh Hart. Over in the corner, Williamson. Back to Ball. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Brooks finds Morant. The putback. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Down low. And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Here's Valanciunas. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Nelly's checked in. Ball up top, guarded by Morant. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant outside. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Shoots over Ball. Goes back up. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies. Ball, the pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
Pass to Valanciunas. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Kyle Anderson comes in for Winslow. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for John Morant. The Pelicans also changing it up. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Melton passes to Valanciunas. Bucket is good. Valanciunas has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for Memphis. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Jonas Valanciunas putting in some incredible work. He had 13 points, and Shaq. And that should do it with...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Here's Morant. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. To the inside, stolen by Jackson. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Winslow with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Morant against Ball. He kicks it to Williamson. Here's Favors. Shoots a fader. Ingram outside. Here's Williamson. Here's Favors. Ingram deciding where to go with it. And another shot. Ja Morant grabs the rebound.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Brooks against Holiday. Brooks kicks to Valanciunas. Lock at 6. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
It's good. And that's 10 points for Zion Williamson.
One of the most impressive things about Ball is his awareness. He's got great court awareness and is a terrific distributor.
The 3 from Morant. Morant with another miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
For the tie, Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Winslow. Pelicans with the rebound. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Williamson. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Up top, Morant. 8 points for him. Winslow kicks to Brooks. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the jumper from down low is good. Jackson's got 6.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Holiday, the pass to Ball. Back to Holiday. Outside, Ball. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. The lead is 2. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. Yep, that one goes. 15 points in the game.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Here's Williamson. Now the feed to Favors. And there's Williamson on the assist from Favors. Williamson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Valanciunas, good.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Over to the left wing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count that one.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Grant outside for Jackson. Passes it to Winslow. Stolen by Ball. And the dunk by Williamson.
And you got to appreciate the fearlessness with which he plays. Zion's ability to shoulder the offense at this stage of his career is incredible.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Zion at the 4 with Okafor at the 5. Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick, and it's Hart in at the small forward. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
The athleticism on display there. For as big as Williamson is, he moves so fast and so decisively.
Back to Jones. Pass to Clark. High arcing shot. Excellent D there from Okafor. Here's Williamson to take the lead. And the wide open shot from Redick. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And the Pelicans lead by 2. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Back to Jones. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. And then Clark slams it in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Outside Jackson. Left side Redick. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. Clark dishes to Jones. The pass to Melton. Feeds it to Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And good that time. Redick's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Here's Anderson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Memphis.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Melton passes to Anderson. It's tipped. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Clark is right there.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
Ball kicks to Redick. Dishes to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Right side Redick. Tries again. Fires from the wing. They shoot again. Outside Ball. There's the triple. And Redick the bucket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night.
Tell you what, that bucket could turn out to be large. Redick gets the call and shows no nerve in coming through for him there.
Here's Ball. Oh, and they take the lead. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New Orleans.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Outside Ball. Now Redick. Up again. Money.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 3. There's 53 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Zion Williamson.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And it's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Thank you, David. Brooks against Reddick. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. It's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Brooks finds Morant. From deep three-point range, can't get the three to fall. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. Now Williamson, following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. Williamson looking it over. Holiday finds Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Favors, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
Well, you like how Favors stays after it in that instance. When he's close to the bucket, boy, he's great at hustling for these second chance points.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Fournier. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And with an off-the-charts wingspan, Ingram's effective at using his length to finish at the rim.
Fultz with the ball. Derek Favors with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Now here's Fultz. There's the dish to Gordon. And they double up Gordon. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Isaac outside to the inside and stolen by Williamson.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Keeps it alive, and the second chance effort by Gordon.
Well, at 6'9", great athlete, Aaron Gordon can be a problem on the glass.
Out to the right wing. Williamson outside. In the corner, it's Ingram. Floats it up for Williamson. He can't hit that time. Magic have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Isaac with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Shoots it. No good off the front iron.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Oh, that's unbelievable.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Here's Fultz. Gordon trying to break loose. Fultz, no good. Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Williamson. Ingram dishes to Holiday. Launches it. And it's Ingram missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Gordon. Can't hit that one. Good D by Williamson. So Favors will bring it up for the Pelicans. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Magic, Ross comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. New Orleans also making some changes. Nicolo Melli comes in for Derek Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Ross kicks to Isaac. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
So for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic, and it's Ennis in for Gordon. The Pelicans also changing it up. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram, and it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Williamson. 6 points for him. Augustine with the steal. Isaac goes in. He kicks to Bamba. There's 53 seconds left here in the opening quarter. No good from Ross.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
No coverage that time.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Ross against Reddick. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. That one drops for him. Williamson's got 8.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now Ross. No points in the game yet for him. The pass to Bamba. Good D by Williamson. New Orleans shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And both free throws good for Williamson.
And we first heard about Williamson in high school, and that was due to his dunking ability. Now he's a full-fledged star on the rise.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
So the Pelican 5 right now. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Okafor. Then there's Hayes. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. Now here's Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic, he's checked in for Isaac, and Fournier subbed in for Ennis. Stolen by Bamba. Ross passes to Bamba, and they pick up 2. Bamba's got it back down to within single digits for the Magic.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Redick with the 3, and again, no good by New Orleans.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole. We all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Yes, that goes in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Shoots over Fournier. And it's Ingram missing, and it's Orlando's ball. They're on an 11-1 run right now. And finished off by Fultz.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now here's Ingram. Shoots over Fournier. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. The 3 ball. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
And to me, that's just a case of being too aggressive. You're out of position. Don't compound the problem by committing that foul.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Carter Williams. Melly is checked in for New Orleans.
Intelligent at realizing when to pull that mid-range jumper. Ingram is starting to figure it out offensively.
Now here's Fultz. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Holiday dishes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Augustine looking around. To the paint. And stolen by Favors. Ingram finds Holiday. Back to Ingram. Shoots over Fournier. New Orleans moving it around. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. And this comes in for Fultz. Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Ingram against Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Oh, boy, the reach, the length, the hops, the athleticism, Jonathan Isaac, nicely done.
Ball against Augustine. Ball kicks to Ingram. Shoots over Isaac. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And the basket by Gordon.
Well, I love the concentration. Simply stated, when Aaron Gordon is this locked in, he is very difficult to deal with.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Augustine against Ball. Back to Williamson. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
So the clock drops.
Kevin, thanks. Nick, what changed?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. For Orlando, it was a challenging first quarter. They were on their heels immediately. And that'll about...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. And here's Fultz. 6 to shoot. Here's Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Right wing. Williamson right side. Down low. Stolen by Gordon. And stolen by Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
At 6'10", Derek Favors will always be a threat to jam it home, exposes the defense there.
Fournier dishes to Gordon. And he banks in the layup. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Ball kicks to Ingram. Back to Ball. In the corner, it's Ingram. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. Right side, Fournier. Passes to Vucevic. That's tipped. Favors with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Magic, Bamba comes in for Vucevic. And it's Ross in for Jonathan Isaac. And then for New Orleans, Josh Hart. He's checked in for Ingram. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Back to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Hart the pass to Favors. Kicks it out to Williamson. Redick against Fournier. Clock at 6. It's Redick on the wing. They grab their own miss. And there's Favors putting it right back in. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Wow, what a phenomenal timing sense from Derek Favors. Flushes back the miss with ease.
Now here's Fultz. Gordon trying to break loose. Fultz, no good. 1:49 left to play in the third. And Favors kicks to Redick. Shoots over Fournier. And a little luck that time, but it drops. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Here's Redick. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
So for the Magic, Ennis, he's checked in for Fournier. And it's Carter Williams in for Markelle Fultz. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. Back to Carter Williams. No good there. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Hayes finds Jackson outside for Redick. Over Ennis. Jackson looking around. Pass to Redick. And that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Gordon. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Terrence Ross. And the Pelicans also making a change. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Frank Jackson. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Redick. Shoots over Isaac. And again, New Orleans has no luck. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pelicans lead by 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Orlando trailing here. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Then it's Ball. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Melli in at the power forward. Here's Ball. On the wing, Holiday. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic. Ross comes in for DJ Augustine. Isaac outside. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Markelle Fultz has checked in for Michael Carter-Williams. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Okafor's checked in. Stolen by Holiday.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. Orlando making some changes. Bamba comes in for Gordon, and Evan Fournier subbed in for Jonathan Isaac. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Shoots from the elbow, and it's Ingram missing.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Bamba passes to Ross. The score now all even.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Holiday looking over the floor. Ingram outside. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end his cold spell.
And how about the athleticism from Ingram? Really looking to tear the basket apart with these strong dunks.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Fultz, no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's Ingram on the wing. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
New Orleans in the lead. Shoots the three. Kept alive. Hayes. Ingram against Bamba. Stolen by Bamba. Here's Fultz. And Bamba with the basket on the assist from Fultz. Bamba's got the game tied up here for Orlando. New Orleans gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Fultz against Ball. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Ingram. Lets the three fly. It's good from long range. Ingram's got 5 points now this quarter.
And after playing 1 year at Duke, Ingram is used to providing big baskets for his club, just dominating with ease in these moments.
Fultz against Ball. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his third assist on the night.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Ball kicks to Ingram. .114 left in the game. Feeds it to Okafor. Stolen by Bamba. Oh, Vucevic in position. That gives them the lead.
Vucevic so confident in himself, and his teammates come along with him.
Ball pitched to Holland. In the corner, it's Ingram. Shot from 12. Yes!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Fultz with the ball. Ball with the rebound. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Ingram against Fournier. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
And they do have a foul to give.
Left side Fournier. Fires the three. No good from three-point territory. Ross for three. Off target from downtown. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a W. This wins. The downtown skyline. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now here's Winslow. Count the basket. Now here's Fultz. Outside Fournier. Back to Fultz. Passes it to Fournier. Clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. Morant outside. From outside the arc, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
As Morant gains consistency from range, he becomes that much more dynamic, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
Fultz looking around. The feed to Vucevic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Now here's Winslow. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Fultz against Morant. Fultz the pass to Gordon. He dishes it to Vucevic. Nice D from Valanciunas.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Memphis moving it around. Here's Morant. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Morant dishes to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Now Gordon. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the ground Isaac can cover? I mean, between his height and wingspan, alley-oops are becoming just a way of life.
Now here's Brooks. Over to the wing. Valanciunas with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Winslow kicks to Jackson. Morant passes to Winslow. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws here for the night. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Melton's checked in.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Now here's Anderson. Jones in the post, guarded by Augustine. Gutteridge the pass to Clark. Misses from short range. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 3. Up again. And Jones pulls it down. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Pass to Melton. To the wing right side. Here's Gutteridge. Anderson dishes to Clark. And now Orlando on the break. Taken away. Fast break Memphis. And Anderson kicks to Jones. Gutteridge, the pass to Jones. At the top of the key, Clark kicks it out to Jones. From about 16. And again, Memphis no good.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers. The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set them up.
Memphis leading. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Out left to the wing. Here's Anderson. Clark controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And the pass to Vucevic. He feeds it to Bamba. That one goes in.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Oh, they must ramp up the effort level, the intensity level. They're making it too easy for him out there.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front, leading by just 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Carter Williams is out there with DJ Augustine, and it's Ross in at the small forward. And it's Gordon missing. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Clark. Kicks it out to Jones. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Over Gordon. The Grizzlies with another miss. Orlando trailing here. Carter Williams, the pass to Gordon. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Brandon Clark. Justice Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. Brooks checked in for Milton. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones. Valanciunas finds Winslow. And that one, good. Winslow's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Grizzlies.
Kevin, this is sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, and when he's on, he can carry your offense.
Count it. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 5 now for Memphis.
Finished off by the big man. A 7-footer like Valanciunas should be operating near the hoop.
Here's Carter Williams. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And when you look at Brooks's game logs from last year, you're spot on. I mean, one night he might put up 30. The next night he might go for 6 or 7.
Yes, yeah, but you need those explosive scorers on the roster. You know, I call him the Vinny the Microwave Johnson type. When he's hot, you ride him. When he's not, sub him. That's simple.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Valanciunas, it's hauled in by Gordon.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor. Now, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Valanciunas passes to Morant. Brooks outside. Dishes it to Jackson. Pass to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And the talent Fultz has, it's evident. He's terrific at finding ways to score close to the basket.
It's Brooks on the wing. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Winslow with it, defended now by Fournier. Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Back to Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Fultz with the ball. Outside Fournier. Good on the three-point shot. Fournier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
With the tip, and staying with the play, Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by one.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Here's Fultz. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson kicks to Morant. And stolen by Fournier. He's all alone for the finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Feeds it to Jackson.
Yeah, easy call.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Jackson. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Ross, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one drops. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Outside, Jones. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good action during the period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Justice Winslow getting it done today.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
You're right. Go in the locker room, ask anyone on his team. He's not worried about statistics as much as he is about winning.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Brooks. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Valanciunas against Vucevic. Here's Morant. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Fultz.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant. Outside Jackson. And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Valanciunas inside. Vucevic on him. No good with the layup. Here's Fournier. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Fournier's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Magic. Fultz against Morant. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Back to Morant.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that rebound.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Brooks finds Jackson. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Passes it to Valanciunas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Valanciunas has got 8.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Fultz against Morant. And finished off by Fultz.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Ross is checked in for Orlando. Carter Williams comes in for Markelle Fultz. Orlando leading by 6. Carter Williams kicks to Isaac. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Some changes for Memphis. D'Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Bamba is checked in for the Magic. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Jones the pass to Clark. Here's Melton. Back to Clark. It's hauled in by Gordon.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
The Grizzlies trail by 6, and now the Grizzlies fast break. Melton's shot is good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Carter Williams. The dish to Bamba. Nice move. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Bamba's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Clark. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Kicks it to Ross. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Clark. Here's Anderson, and it's in there. Anderson's got his first bucket of the night.
With the long frame and adequate strength. I mean, Anderson, he one-ups the defender on that shot.
Gordon goes in. Off with the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
So for the Magic, Vucevic comes in for Mohamed Bamba. And Evan Fournier subbed in for Michael Carter Williams. Here's Melton. Vucevic with the rebound. 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And an active player, Gordon can be a handful to keep up with throughout the course of the game.
Markelle Fultz is checked in for Orlando. He hits the second from the line. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And Anderson has it in the corner. The feed to Clark. Comes up empty down low. Magic leading by 5. And here's the fast break. Ross leading the way. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Always hustling. Gordon puts forth a serious effort there. Helps him to find his shot.
Vucevic against Clark. And it's Clark with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Fournier's shot is off. Fast break Memphis. Here's Melton. The layup off target. Here's Vucevic. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Magic out in front. They lead by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. And it's Fultz in at the point. Ross finds Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Possessing the athleticism to hammer it down, you better check out Fultz. He's demonstrating how powerful he can be.
Now here's Morant. That one good for 2.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Fultz. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morant against Fultz. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Morant. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter. Now here's Fultz. Here's Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 3. The Grizzlies have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Fultz against Morant. Count it, good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Up top, Fultz. Guarded by Morant. Ross with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Good on the bucket.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Now here's Fultz. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Over Valanciunas. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Brooks with it. Defended now by Fournier. Morant dishes to Brooks. Gordon inside. Brooks covering. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. Tries from 16. The Grizzlies pull it in. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Terrence Ross. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Easy to see why they go to Morant here. I mean, come on. He's good at coming up with the big bucket.
Here's Fultz. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 3. 1:51 left to play in the final quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Jonas Valanciunas.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of move, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to find out what Steve Clifford talked about with his players. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity makes for some tough matchups. Jumping on the chance to up their lead at the line.
Now here's Fultz. Left side Fournier, stolen by Brooks. One-on-one here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. The Magic trail by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, quite unlikely. But we've seen crazy things happen.
For 3, Fournier, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Now here's Morant. 51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Checks and misses. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Fultz shooting. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, onto the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. From deep. Not going to go that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Brooks outside. Valanciunas passes to Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Back to Fournier. And a miss there on the triple. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but
Kevin, thank you.
No doubt, D.A. Thanks. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for New Orleans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. Here's Williamson. And it comes off the front of the rim. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Brooks against Favors. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Brooks, left side.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Ball with it, now guarded by Winslow. Ball kicks to Williamson. Here's Favors. Winslow against Ingram. Shoots over Winslow, and the Pelicans miss again. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Morant finds Valanciunas. And here's Jackson, covered by Williamson. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. For New Orleans, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Ball, the pass to Ingram. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes just light up. His shooting is just out of sight.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The combination of scoring and passing at that PG position makes Morant valuable. An all-around player with a bright future.
Now here's Ingram. Shoots over Winslow, and that one goes long.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Brooks up on top, guarded by Holiday. Morant drives in. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Holiday finds Williamson. The shot off that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Winslow against Ingram. Here's Jackson. Favors with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure. Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Winslow dishes to Valanciunas. Back to Winslow. Rejected by Ingram. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. He makes that one drop, only his second in 5 tries. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Redick for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Anderson outside. There's the pass to Morant. There's a minute left in the first quarter of the game. Ingram with the steal. And here's the fast break. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the second pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
Anderson passes to Gutteridge. Feeds it to Jackson. That's tipped. Goes back up. The kick out to Anderson. Clock is at 3. Valanciunas inside. He's covered by Ingram. Morant reaches to Valanciunas.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Jones, the pass to Melton. To the paint. Hayes with the steal. Here's Okafor. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Help. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Clark. He's out there with Kyle Anderson. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
I'll tell you what, coming straight to the NBA after just 1 year at Duke, Okafor making an immediate impact in the NBA.
Tips it up. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
Here's Redick. That one doesn't go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Clark inside. Hayes on him. Jones kicks to Clark. Clock at 4. Valanciunas passes to Melton. A miss that time would have put him up. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Redick for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Jones. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got his first basket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Here's Redick. Redick can't get that one to fall.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And here's Anderson for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 1. Outside, Redick. Back to Hart. Takes the 3. Redick can't get that one to fall.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Valanciunas against Okafor. And the dunk by Valanciunas. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Over to the left wing. Hayes, the pass to Hart, stolen by Anderson. Pass to Clark. Back to Valanciunas. And it's Clark in the corner. Dishes to Valanciunas. Clark. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Clark's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Jones for 3, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for the Memphis Grizzlies.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Jonas Valanciunas, putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points and that's
and we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Back to Valanciunas. Good D by Williamson. Pelicans trail by 3. Ingram finds Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
To the right side. Williamson dishes to Favors. New Orleans moving the ball around. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance taken away by Holiday. Morant against Williamson. Shoots from the right block. The putback, and there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors got his first bucket in this one.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Here's Valanciunas. Bank shot, no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Memphis leading. It's tipped. Here's Morant. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 6 points. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Holiday. Stolen by Jackson. Morant surveying the D. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. The pass to Ingram. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Brooks finds Morant. Clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. This one for 3. That shot off. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Williamson outside. Passes to Holiday. Outside Favors. Out to Ingram. The 3. And the Pelicans get it back. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. They've got Jones. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot.
Hey, you got to give Ball credit. He's very good at using his length to poke balls away.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. Out to Morant. To the inside. It counts. And the foul. That's on J.J. Redick.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Outside for Reddick. Great look, but off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one's good. Morant.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Outside ball. Reddick for 3, and it's Morant with the rebound.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Back to Clark. Pelicans trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Right side, Reddick. Reddick can't get that one to fall.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Memphis moving it around. Here's Gutterich. Yep, it counts. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Hayes throws it down.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Anderson up top, inside. Here's Jackson. It's good. Jackson's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Ball kicks to Hart. The offensive rebound, Hayes. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
To the left wing. Now here's Morant. Clark left side. Pass to Gutterich. He feeds it to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Hart kicks to Reddick. 1:25 left to play here in the fourth. Hart the pass to Hayes. The little short-range fadeaway off target. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Anderson outside. Morant right side. Pass to Gutterich. And here's Anderson. Stolen by Ball. Jumps up. Anderson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. So for the Pelicans, Derek Favors checked in for Hayes, and it's Ingram in for Hart. And Memphis also making a switch. Winslow's checked in, and there's Favors putting it right back in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
5 on the clock. Clark the pass to Gutterich. And stolen by Reddick.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
To the inside. Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant passes to Gutterich. Back to Morant. From deep three-point range, the shot will not fall. Off target with that shot. And so the Grizzlies take the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's